Oh, hello. Are we good? Yes. Hi, everyone. Heather here. Welcome to the YouTube Huddle Up. Happy Wednesday. As you can see, I've got a special guest with me today.
Where? Oh, it's me. I'm the special guest.
You
I'm just
are.
Gonna check the audio because we had to change things at the last minute here.
We have somebody who is part of the YouTube Huddle Up scoreboard. Join me in person. Hi, everyone. Heather here. Welcome to the YouTube Huddle. How's it? We're doing a different audio situation because this was kind of a last minute thing.
Okay, I think it's good.
So as you can tell, my mic, Tommy, you want to show them the mic? This is my mic.
On the white arm?
Yes. Today, we're not using it because we decided that Tom was going to join me last minute, and he slapped these things on us.
We've had trouble mixing XLR and USB mic. So we did the couples table last week where I was using, because we redid Heather's setup, and she has the Streamer X, which is a single XLR input. Like, oh, cool, I'll just plug in a USB mic and do that. Unfortunately, it introduces an echo on the USB, and I don't know how to fix that. So we tried doing that today, and her mic was fine. This was echoey, and then it was like 4 minutes before the stream started. But the DJI Mic 2 comes with 2 mics, so it's like, why don't we just grab one and go for it?
It's kind of cool to have a wireless situation.
No, I like it. It sounds good. Yeah. And you can just plug the receiver into the computer through USB, and then use it as a USB mic. And
cool.
The cool part is it's automatically like should automatically make our levels even between the two.
Why don't we do that every time?
We didn't have it before.
Oh. All right, guys. Welcome to the YouTube Huddle Up. So we're actually going to keep it pretty short today because Tom and I have to work on something after this. But take advantage. Tom is here. He just crossed recently 150,000 subscribers. Congrats.
Thank you.
I don't know where my air horn is. But if you have any questions you want to ask Tom, this is the time. Meanwhile, per usual, go ahead and leave your wins and goals in the comments. I've already screenshotted some. And with that said, let's check in with the comments. Introvert Amateur is here. Win collab successfully done and recorded. That's always super fun. So congrats to you, Introvert Amateur. And his goal is to upload 1 video. He says, hi, can't stay because kids are constantly waking up today. I'll just leave my wins and goals. All good. Good to see you. Be your own nerd, says Tom Buck is in the house.
Well, we live together, so even when I'm not on screen, I'm always in the house.
You are always in the house. And you managed to type your win and goal from your phone.
Only 1 typo, yeah.
First sponsored reel.
Which was actually about this, the DJI wireless, the DJI Mic 2. I got to do a sponsored like tutorial about how to do 32-bit float audio with it, which
On
is very
Instagram.
cool. On Instagram and YouTube Shorts.
Oh, great. Awesome. And then your goal is to finish a video that's like 8 months in the making.
Yeah, it's not that I've been working on like filming and stuff for 8 months, but there's something that started in January that I can finally actually make a video on, and I am supposed to be filming that video tomorrow to put out next week.
Great. Kyle is here. Howdy. I feel like I've missed the last few, but here I am. Well, we're good. We're good. We are excited to see you. We hope you've been good. Bureau Nerd, happy Wednesday, all you awesome huddle uppers. Homesick Mac, hi everyone. Rested Caseymoto, I like the ring around your profile picture. That's cool. Win uploaded a video and a short. Goal is to upload at least one video. Let's do it. All right.
I know I've said this before, but it's fun to watch you like do all of this
Do the
over
scoreboard?
here. Yeah. You should have like a camera back here that's like the overhead studio camera. You see the mission control situation.
Oh.
I like the wireless thing because I don't have to. I can just like
Yeah,
I'll just
we
be
can
over
lean
here,
back,
like whatever.
we
You
can
know, it
just
doesn't
start-
matter.
It's really nice, actually.
That's what I've been doing on some of my streams lately.
You don't have to like.
Is just using the wireless pin to me, and it's very nice because you can walk away from the camera.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about mic placement or anything.
Yeah,
It's
no,
kind of nice.
I'm not hating it. Definitely want to check out the audio though. Just now, make sure it's.
And then I think this was Kathy that somebody suggested that we do a moon for our sticker this week, which is so funny because Tom went to play hockey last night at like 9 p.m. And then you text me and you're like, there's a lunar eclipse happening right now.
Well, okay. Sorry, I'm just checking the audio. I can.
Wait, I put it on Kathy because I was talking about Kathy. No, I am putting it on.
I don't know. My internet has
Kyle?
died. I don't
No,
know if we're still
Russ-
going. But
Who was I putting this on? I completely forgot what I was doing. What was I doing?
sorry, I was trying
Goal.
to check this.
Was it Rusty Caseymoto? I think it was you. Rusty Caseymoto. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. So last night we had an event that was outside at the eclipse time. It was outside, like it was like a farm kind of thing. A bunch of people outside, super cool. Zero idea there was an eclipse, and then we had to leave that. Basically, I dropped you off at home, and then had to go play a hockey game. And I was driving, and I was looking. I was like, "Wow, it's a full moon," and the moon had like this weird look, like the shadow over it. And there was a huge wildfire near us the past few days, so I was like, "Oh, I guess it's like smoke, whatever." And then I got to the hockey game. We were all getting ready, and someone on the team was like, "Oh, were you just like, you came from a thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're like outside." And they're like, "Oh, for the eclipse." And I was like, "What eclipse?" And I was like, "Wait, I saw it. And I didn't even realize it." But I can't believe there was a whole group of like 60 people outdoors during the eclipse, and nobody was like, "Hey, everybody,
Yeah.
in an agricultural area where there's no light pollution, y'all, why don't you look up and check out this eclipse?" No idea. Everyone was looking at the open bar instead. So. That eclipsed the importance of the eclipse there.
Yes. Okay, let's keep going. Andre says, "Hiya, everyone. Got to run catch a bus." So just saying hi. Andre, I got your wins and goals. Okay, so Andre made a new video for a new channel. 2 shorts. Does that even count? Yes, that totally counts. New channel. I know you are no longer in the chat, but would love to hear what the new channel is about. And your goal is 1 new video for this channel and 2 shorts. Awesome. Let's see. Bureau Nerd, Heather, when you're using the wireless labs, do you and Tom need to go into Ecamm and adjust the audio delay so the audio and video are in sync?
I mean, there's always the audio syncing. The problem is you can't do individual delays per thing, because if we could add like one delay on one audio source in Ecamm and another delay on another audio source in
Yeah,
Ecamm,
it's just audio delay.
it's just all of your audio is delayed.
Yeah.
So that's where it's a USB XLR thing. They just don't get along that well a lot. But oh my gosh, well, sorry, we're gonna have to redo your setup at some point. But I'm thinking,
Oh no.
no, your mic is also a USB mic. So what if can we just use 2 USB mics?
Can that do that?
This can, but you don't need. Wait. Oh no, this can, but you don't need to. I don't know.
Okay.
We will figure it out.
Think about it.
We will figure it out.
Okay. Gil, yo, this is my first time joining the huddle. Well, we are
Ooh.
super excited to have you. If you'd like to join the scoreboard, which is this contraption that all of us have been working on in the past, I don't even know how many months, 6 months. We'd love to add your name, but no pressure. Basically, what you do, Gil, is every Wednesday you check in, you let us know what goal you're going to be working on in the next week, and then you come back the following Wednesday and you let us know that you made progress, achieved that goal, share some kind of win, and then you get a sticker.
Maybe Gil's goal is to earn Gil in Final Fantasy.
This is true, yes.
And join a guild.
Another character says, "This sounds great. Awesome. Kyle just hit 500 subscribers. Woo, 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 woo. Congrats. That's a big one.
That's huge. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a big one. 150K. Congrats to you, Tom. Andre has to run. Aditya. I had a student in my club whose name was Aditya, but we called him Addy. But anyway, hi. Bureau Nerd, 500 subs. Congrats, Kyle. Call me Cubby. I'm calling it a win that I edited for 2 hours last night. Call me Cubby. We are cheering for you. Congrats on that. I'm adding you to the board. So here's how it goes. We go to our win for today. And Call me Cubby. We add you right here. Your wins. Boom. And then you're going to get our moon sticker for the week. Boom. There we go.
Nice.
David is here.
What's
Hello,
up, David?
all. Congrats, Kyle. Mommy Guide is here. Hi, Heather and Tom. Hi. Congrats, Tom.
Thank you.
Let's see. Kyle, pass 500 subs and post a video. And then your goal is to post 1 video and 1 short. Awesome. Let's go ahead and add that.
I like it.
Kyle, boom. See, the thing that I forget is the sticker sometimes.
That's the most important part. You can't forget the sticker.
I know, but
What's the point otherwise?
What is the point? Did you want to talk about the book stop?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's also a thing that I need to take care of. Time is just slipping by.
I mean, maybe if people are interested, they could sign up on your mailing list because I'm sure you'll send an email out. The Discord here would be better. Okay.
Yeah. So I have some gear. I don't remember where we talked about this, but I have some gear that's maybe over the past 2 years. Stuff I've gotten replaced. Some of it is brand new. Some of it is used. Sometimes, stuff gets sent, all that stuff that just kind of piles up. Chunks of it that haven't been getting used recently, I want to find good homes for where it will be used and appreciated. So I have quite a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to put that up for sale. I call it the buck stop because everything's listed for $1, but really it's $26 because there's $25 shipping. So everything's $26 out of pocket. And I put that up on my website. I was planning to do that this week, but things have gotten a little busy and are continuing to get busy. So sometime soon that will happen. If you're one of my channel supporters or patrons, you'll get notified there. Otherwise, you can go to the Huddle Up Discord, right?
Yeah.
And then Heather can share the info there as well. So if there's anything you need, I have some podcast mixers, lots of microphones, some YOLO boxes for streaming, some pretty cool stuff. Definitely some cool stuff that the whole point is to find good homes for it all. So hopefully it can go places where it's going to get used and appreciated and all that fun stuff.
Yes. Okay, so I will post the link once I get it.
Yeah, I just need to. I mean, it's all ready. There's really no reason. There's really no reason to delay it for me. But it's just once everyone submits their order, then obviously they want me to ship stuff out, and I can't do that exactly right now. But
yeah. Okay.
And the only downside to it is limited to the United States just because of shipping. So
shipping gets a little complicated.
Yeah, I've tried doing it internationally in the past, and it got
beyond our borders,
complex and expensive. So that's the only bum is that it's limited to the U.S.
Okay, Gil. So because today is your official first YouTube Huddle Up, how exciting! I've added you to the board. And you get a sticker just for being here. So, nice. Boom, there's your first sticker. It's going to be the moon. And we've got your goal. I didn't put your goal in.
The Gil goal?
The Gil goal. Boom. Bam. See, you know what I wish I had Stream Deck button shortcuts for? This would be awesome.
You know what I'm sure is possible? Has to be that. I
don't know.
I don't know if it's possible.
Who knows?
Sometimes the things that you think are simple are not.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay.
I have no idea what's happening. I'm just seeing clicky click,
Uh-huh.
moving, things are changing, and it's all coming together. It's like if you ever watch someone else edit video and you're like,
Yeah, how did
what's
you do that?
happening? And it's all coming together.
Okay. Okay, then we are gonna add the goal. Bam.
Gosh, there's such a workflow. There's such a system at play here.
Okay. Let's keep going. So we've got Mommy Guide is here with a win, 2 videos and 1 live stream. Goals, 2 live streams and 1 edited video, and record videos for holiday memory keeping masterclass in October. Oh, that
awesome.
sounds fun. Let's see. David, goal, edit a video, learn to use Opus. Well, Kathy is putting out a tutorial about Opus Clips, so maybe you can, I don't know if she did already or is going to, but yeah, that's something. Kathy is a professional teacher, so I'm sure her content is going to be
it's going to be her magnum opus. Miss Kathy's opus.
Okay, let me add David in here. Boom. Okay, so we go in here. And I think people probably have questions for you. I have to go in order, otherwise.
I'm along for the ride. I am strapped into my comfy chair. I got a mic that I don't have to worry about positioning, and I'm just here. So I'm viving. I even got a little lumbar back pillow thing going.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've never been more comfy.
Oh, shoot, that's there we go. Wrong David. Okay, let's see. We are back. Tom, are you bothered by the audio quality of the wireless mic compared to a wired mic like the SM7B running through a Rodecaster Pro 2?
No, not bothered. I mean, obviously, like the SM7B through the Rodecaster sounds so good. This doesn't sound as good as that, but that's okay. I mean, that's, you sacrifice the convenience, like being able to just easily have both of us have our own mic synced wireless, like, I don't mind making the sacrifice for the convenience. If I were doing like an edited video with this, like we were filming a thing and we were using these microphones, I would go in and process the audio a little bit more and probably like, make it sound a little more bassy and a little more full. But for now, it's fine. I think the wireless Rhodes, I need to do a better direct sound test, but I think the wireless Rhodes sound better than the DJIs just like out of the box. But the DJI's usability and just the overall fun factor of them is better. So I've been really, I have my little DJI wireless mic kit here. This is like my favorite thing.
Do you see how easy it is for him to just launch into a YouTube video?
Sorry.
See that?
That's not what this stream is.
This is our life, okay? I'll be in the kitchen. Babe, check this out. I just got this new thing and I learned this thing. And did you know that you could do this? And
I know you're never going to do those things, but you know what?
But I think this is true for everyone here. Everyone who has a YouTube channel, we can talk about our thing all day.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to set this aside.
Coach Constance is here. Her win is that she got the Elgato prompter yesterday. Oh, congrats.
Huge win.
And also, first, I'm hearing about this YouTube Huddle Up. How do I get on the chart? Okay, are we ready? This is the YouTube Huddle Up. It is a weekly accountability community for people who are working on building and growing their YouTube channels. It is all built around this beautiful scoreboard where everyone checks in with their wins that they worked on for the past week, their goals that they're going to be working on in the upcoming week, and then these stickers to show that you worked on your channel.
And the stickers have a benefit though, right?
Just tell us, Tom.
At the end of every 12 weeks,
yes,
right? Because you can come and you can join and leave at any point in time. But every 12 weeks, there's a check-in. There's like a progress party, a celebration, sort of like, let's look how far we've come over the past few months. And every sticker gets you an entry into a drawing to win something. Right?
Yeah, it's a raffle. So that's just an added incentive. It obviously, everyone here...
It's a very low-key, casual...
Yeah, everyone here will work on their YouTube videos anyway, but every sticker that you do get is an entry into a raffle. The last time we did the progress party, we just gave out 2 $25 Amazon gift cards. But, I don't know. If I ever got to the point where I had, like, something that I could raffle off, it would be that. But there's definitely going to be something. But this is just a place where if you want to ask questions about YouTube, get some feedback. And also, I think the more important thing is seeing what other people's YouTube journeys are like, because I think it's important to kind of talk to people who are not in your niche, who are not, talking about the same stuff that you're talking about, seeing what YouTube is like in their world. I think it's always really helpful. So that is what the YouTube Huddle Up is about. It's free. You can join anytime. If you can't tune in live, you can always leave your win and your goal in the replay, and I will still add it to the board, so you don't even have to be here live. The only thing is that your goals have to be
smart.
Smart goals. Tom, do you want to tell us what a smart goal is?
Smart goal. What is a smart goal? It is.
See, I do this every time. Specific.
I know, specific, measurable, right?
Yes.
Actionable.
Attainable.
Attainable.
Yes.
Relevant and timely.
Yeah, time bound. Yeah.
Time bound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I listen.
Yeah. So, what's an example of a goal?
So, an example of not a smart goal would be to say that you're gonna, get 1,000 subscribers this week, because you can't control that, and that's out of your realm of influence or control or whatever. But a smart goal could be, I want to upload one video and one short in the next week, because it's like, okay, there we go. It's specific, measurable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Attainable, relevant, and time bound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because you also don't want to be like, I'm gonna, I don't know, mow the lawn. I hear someone mowing a lawn out there, because that's cool, and that is a goal that you could achieve, but that's maybe not relevant to your YouTube channel. Yeah. That's not about lawn care or landscaping or whatever. So, smart goals.
Smart goals. All right, I'm just adding you to the board. Constance. And the link to this board is in the description of every single YouTube Huddle Up. And then you're getting your first sticker today because you are here for the first time. And then anybody can view this board. So just click on the link. And the cool thing is that you can see what people are working on this week, and then actually go to their YouTube channel and see all the videos that they're making. And all you have to do is just click on the names right here, and it'll take you directly to their YouTube channel.
Nice.
So there you go. All right. Let's see. Bureau Nerd, how long did it take you to go from 100K to 150K subscribers, Tom?
2 years? Yeah, because 100K was July of 22 and 150 September of 24, so just over 2 years. And then it took, how long to get to 100 then? That would have been 5 years? Yeah, 5 years to get to 100. So that's pretty good. It's a nice little incremental jump, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know how it is, like, like the way YouTube works, like something could click and you could hit 500,000 tomorrow, or you could never get another subscriber for 6 months because it's not in your control. So
yeah.
So it's always a little bit tricky, but I don't, going up 50K in 2 years I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I like the steady consistency.
Yeah, rather than just kind of explosive and then it's done. But
yeah,
you're just kind of just chugging along, moderate.
I think that's because YouTube can be so roller coaster.
Right.
But you've just been like a nice whoop,
just chugging along.
And I think that's a really good thing. Okay. Let me see. Bureau Nerd, I'm getting you in here. Boom. Let's see. When is released one video and recorded scheduled one more for release tomorrow? You have a lot of stuff to be talking about because
serious, yeah.
We've got all kinds of Apple updates, and Tom watched a video on the new iOS update.
Well, yeah, because I always watch the how to use the update when your phone does, and I did order a new Apple Watch, so I've been watching watch videos to have a watch party.
There you go. Okay, let me make sure I give you your sticker. Boom. Okay. Bin Buster's checking in. Hello, all. Let's see. Kyle's been waiting for the buck stop. It's the buck stop. Sammy's here. Hey, everyone. Hey, Sammy. Bureau Nerd, Tom, how is hockey?
It's good. Played last night, 9:30 p.m. game was done at like 11, or walked out of the locker room at 11, so a little tired. It's really, really fun. Last night was our last regular season game of the summer, and then there's playoffs, so potentially. So next week's probably the last game, unless we happen to win and go further. And then the winter season starts in like 3 weeks, so just keeps going and still taking. Currently, I've been doing the league, and then there's a weekly like learn to play skills class that I've been doing, and then every once in a while, just sort of like a casual stick and puck session.
All right, Volpe Punk is checking in. Hello, everyone. No win. You shipped my order this week.
That's the biggest win of all.
And another, that's
What's
a win.
What's it all been for, you know?
Yeah. So I'm giving you a sticker, and your goal is to edit 3 shorts this week, and that sounds awesome. All right. I'll buy the YOLO box.
Yeah, there's going to be the YOLO Box Pro, which has 3 HDMI inputs, and then the YOLO Box InStream, which is for vertical streaming specifically. So it's a single HDMI capture card, specifically to use like high quality cameras and stuff with, you know, Instagram, and I think Instagram is the main one, but I think it works with other vertical platforms as well.
All right, Sammy is checking in. Win is working on a new video, and your goal is posting a weekly video, and that sounds like a plan. Awesome. Let's see. Vieronard, I love Tom's equipment adoption program.
Yeah, I like that. It's a bummer when gear doesn't get used, so it's like, you know, you don't use everything every day necessarily, but if something's like really not been used, I'd much rather, especially when you know how much of an impact stuff can make for, you know, like if it's literally doing nothing here, but it could be a total game changer for someone else over here. Like, yeah,
exactly. Binbuster had their stream drop out, but you live streamed.
That's okay.
And your collection video is coming Saturday.
Sweet.
Awesome. Cool. So wins, Binbuster. We're adding you over here. Boom. And we got to get you your sticker. Bam. Okay, cool. Goal for Call Me Cubby is to post 2 videos, and I'm excited to watch them. So that sounds fun. Let's add you in here. Call Me Cubby. Bam. Cool.
There's just so much. It's crazy.
Are we going to CES 2025? Oh, we've never been to CES.
I've never been to CES.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I mean, okay, so
go ahead.
For those types of conferences, NAB I think is our top one.
Yeah.
Because it was so good this year, and then wanting to make that a regular one. That's in April. Behind that, my second choice would actually be NAMM, which is the music one. I would rather go to NAMM over CES, and they're at like the same time. Usually like a week apart, maybe, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That's...
I could be
sucks.
totally I could be totally wrong about that.
For the person who has to go to both.
But I feel like there's people who literally they like
they like tackle them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know that but NAMM is relatively close to us. It's in like Anaheim.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So CES I think moves around a little bit, and I would really want to go to NAMM. I've always wanted to. So that's that. And then there's some cool gaming stuff that we're talking about going to next week.
Yeah.
Next year. Not next week.
Binbuster's goal is live stream and 2 shorts. Bureau Nerd, what are your thoughts when Heather started doing the very first YouTube Huddle Up back in the day? Oh my God, do you remember?
I mean, I just remember being excited. It wasn't this. It wasn't all this. It was just like...
No,
it didn't have a name, though.
It did.
I
did it in Keynote.
Yeah, but it wasn't...
Was so... primitive. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we were up in Keynote. I had to because it's not a spreadsheet program. I had to alphabetize everything. No formulas,
no.
But it was so fun though.
Yeah, I would. Anytime Heather has an idea to do something, I'm always excited. And then it evolves and just gets better and better over time. So that's
Sarthak YouTube channel. Hello. You are in the presence of greatness with Heather's Google Sheet skill.
I mean, I guess you can watch on the stream when she shares it, but it's just It's like
Yeah, but
watching
you know
it's
what?
watching a conductor with an orchestra, and everything is just like
Okay, first of all, if you walked into Tom's studio right now, it would be the same thing. There's just chaos, but to him, it's not chaos. It's just
there's
like,
still
I
some
don't know what
chaos
I'm
there.
looking at. I know I say this every time, but I never get tired of Heather's YouTube huddle up elevator pitch. Yay! Let's see. It's just so nice to be accountable, makes doing our goals more intentional.
Yeah.
Kathy, we do have a special guest, and I was just talking to
Yeah.
David.
And until he gets here, I'm here.
David?
No, it's a special guest.
Oh, that you might have a video already or is coming out on Opus Clips. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Feels like there is more drive to get the work done when all is shared in this group. Yay. No wins this week. Spent time with family celebrating 60. Happy birthday.
Wouldn't that be a win, right?
I think that's a win. You know, goal, back on track. We're gonna.
Oh no, she counted a win. Never mind. She said, actually, I did get my brother to do a quick photo shoot for our podcast, so that's a win.
That is a win.
Yes.
We have to also do a photo shoot for our podcast.
Yeah, with the new.
Yeah, so Tom and I took brand new couples table thumbnails, and then we completely redid the setup. So they look different.
Yeah.
Kathy, where are you at here?
Not that the thumbnail has to totally match.
I know, but
you know,
like,
but it's nice when it's in the same universe.
yeah. Boom. All right, Kathy. There you go. We got your moon sticker. Okay. Who wants to suggest what our next sticker is going to be for next week? The only rule with the stickers is that, well, two. It has to be an emoji, and it has to be one we haven't used before. So you kind of just have to look at what hasn't been used before. There are, I don't know, hundreds, so we have plenty to choose from. Oh, I can't back away when I burp.
He's kind of back into the microphone.
Oh, man. Okay, Kathy's goal is to be back on track, so that's sounds like a plan.
That's funny. Not that back on track, the birthday.
Oh, here we are. All right. Okay. Tom.
Yeah.
How are live streams on your channel?
It's been fun. Oh, I didn't do one this week, but I've been doing one every week or two for a while now.
Yeah.
And they're fun. Yeah, I've been trying to like figure out like I feel weird sometimes if it's just like let's hang out and stream. So I try to do like okay, this stream is about this topic, and I have found that the really specific streams are the ones that like I don't say do the worst because they're still good streams, but like they definitely seem to have the people are the least interested in those. And so I've sort of relearned that when it comes to live streaming, at least on my channel, the open like let's hang out and talk about whatever is the way to go because people can just jump in at any time. Whereas I think if it's about a specific topic,
they have a lot of like very technical questions.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, people ask great questions, and it's all on topic. But I think if I'm talking about a specific thing, and
if they don't know anything about that thing, they're not gonna.
They feel like it's not for them, or if they join in the middle, they're like, oh, it's already going. Versus like if it's almost like a general Q&A, you can join 45 minutes in and still totally be part of it.
Okay, Tom, before YouTube, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that one day you'd no longer be a school teacher and would pursue and be successful at a completely different career?
No, I legitimately thought I was going to teach till retirement age.
Yeah.
Which is, 63,
and he
65.
would have, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
He would have just kept going.
I did, I mean, very much so.
It's really hard to quit your job when you don't know what the option looks like.
Yeah.
I can see why, like, when you have this career that's like, you know everything about it, and you could be like, well, I don't know if this is lighting me up, but at least I know everything. You're so good at it. And then there's this other option that's like
question marks. Yeah, I definitely, especially at the end, was having the feeling. So I was like, okay, you have like 20 more years of this.
Gosh.
Do I have that in me?
Yeah.
And at the end, like honestly, at the end of those 20 years, I bet I would feel like that flew by. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been like. But the doing it in the middle, I think it would. I don't think my soul had it in me. It's too hard.
Yeah. Kathy says, I would love another late huddle up. I'm
Oh,
driving
yeah.
an EST afternoon bus and missed most of the huddle up. I think we're
God, you're
overdue.
driving a freaking butt, Kathy. You're just all over the place.
I think we're overdue for another late huddle
That was
up.
cool.
That was way fun.
Yeah.
What time did I do it? 6 p.m.?
Something. Where was
7?
I? I went somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably hockey.
Yeah.
Where else do I go?
Yeah, so, okay, how about like in the next, wait, hold on, before I say that, let's check the calendar. I think let's try it maybe next week.
Well, actually, yeah, next week there is a chance you wouldn't be able to do it this time anyway, because
I gotta pick you up.
You have to go. You have to go pick me up from the airport.
Oh yeah, okay. So I think next week has to be late.
It has to be moved
because we will not be home.
Yeah.
At this time, but I'll schedule it the day before so you guys will know. All right. Let's see. The yellow limo keeps me from the huddle up.
I love that.
Not a channel specific, but I did my 5K, so I'm counting it as a win. Congrats! Oh my goodness.
Like Kathy's like, I didn't have any wins, and then she posted.
Yeah,
like 4
here's all the
follow-up
wins. Congrats! But that was your first 5K, right? That was your first 5K last.
No, well, it was my second.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I've done the same 5K twice,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to do it this year because the first time I got COVID, and the second time I busted my hip, which is barely getting better, and that was November. So, yeah.
But Tom didn't train.
No, but I mean, I was active, and I was like, it's a casual 5K. There's
thing.
senior citizens here, and it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, those seniors have been active.
I didn't hurt myself the first year though. I just got COVID. But other skeletal muscular, I was fine.
Though.
Yeah.
It was going around back then. Dave is here. Dave Den recorded 2 videos. Goal, record a new follow-up video. Sweet.
I see that Kyle's asking, how are you enjoying Final Fantasy? Just got back into World of Warcraft and having a blast. That's awesome. Heather played a lot of WoW. I've never played that.
So it pops up in my threads feed a lot.
Would you ever play it again?
Yeah, I think I would.
I mean, I'm loving Final Fantasy, but I'm so still at the beginning that like, I mean, I'm almost done with the second expansion, like the second chapter out of the 6 that are out. So I have a long way to go. I've made good progress, but I have so much ahead, so much to do.
It's weird though, because it's like, I feel like we play for the story, whereas when people play MMOs, it's for so many things that have nothing to do with the story. And who was talking about it?
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. So I stopped playing World of Warcraft at Cataclysm. Go ahead and look up when that came out. It's been a while. I was in line actually at the midnight release of Burning Crusade at Fry's, and all the developers of the game like signed my box. I don't even know where my box is. Oh, it must be at home. Anyway,
At home?
like my parents' house.
Oh,
sorry.
it's like,
Sorry. Sorry, I turned 15 all of a sudden when I talked about World of Warcraft. But yeah, so it's like so different, but I feel like there's so many like the multiplayer aspect of it. See, I also launch into a YouTube video when I start talking about video games. Anyway.
That's how you know it's probably a good topic to have a channel about, is when you can talk about something like that.
Tom, how often do you play your musical instruments?
Almost every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have a bass that's out just sort of in the kitchen, so usually I pick that up if we're just like sitting around or getting ready to go somewhere. I'm waiting for her to go somewhere. And then I have like, the drums and my stuff that's in the room that is a little more focused.
Yeah. Let's see. Go Johnny Go is here checking in. Hello everybody. Win 6 shorts and a bunch of lives.
Shoot.
Nice. All right, let's add you. Boom.
Do you prefer if people put their win and goal in the same comment or separate ones? And I know you're asked this a lot, but
I didn't have a preference. Now I do, and it's in the same one, so I only have to copy paste once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because if it's fine. But like if I only have to import one image, then I could just copy that and then post it to the other board. Yeah. All right. Go Johnny Go. Bam. Cool. Let's see. Goal 4 lives or videos and 4 shorts. Sweet. So we're going to go over here. Go, Johnny, go. We have a lot of stuff happening in the next week, everybody.
Oh my god.
I didn't even put my stuff in. Okay.
No, you've been crazy busy.
I know. Oh, sticker for next week, a hockey stick.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, it's like perfect.
Perfect.
Let's do that. Where's the moon? Okay, we're going to go here, go here. And we do hockey. And we go boom.
Nice.
Bam.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. All right, sticker. Oh no, I love your live streams. Heather and Tom, have you considered moving the couples table and the YouTube Huddle Up to their own dedicated YouTube channels? No, never. And I think, I think the couples table being on Heather Just Create makes sense because Heather Just Create, the kind of the approach or the philosophy of that channel is always to document my journey as a content creator, and that's the focus of the couples table, is like life and business as full-time content creator. So for me, it makes sense to be there. The YouTube Huddle Up is kind of the same thing. If you're, watching my tutorials, probably you'd be interested in the YouTube Huddle Up. So even though if the audiences are the same, I would say like keep it on the same channel.
Yeah,
So
like we wouldn't do the couples table here. That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because, yeah. I mean, I don't think it wouldn't.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but like it wouldn't be like this. I feel like this makes a lot of sense. If you watch like the most recent video on this channel, you watch this live stream, bloop, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Look at this. Kathy has a countdown. 618 days away from retirement.
That is very soon.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Oh, I meant to ask, Tom, do you think adding my podcast to my YouTube page would be better than it having its own page? I know channels have a podcast section, but having its own channel seems better.
See, this is tricky because I struggled with the same thing. In an ideal, it depends on what you want to do and how serious the podcast is. Like if it's a main thing, maybe it does need its own channel. I have my podcast on my channel. The crummy part with that is when you import it through YouTube, at least I have it set to import like the RSS feed. It throws it all in with your regular videos. So I had to make the podcast episodes unlisted and the podcast is public. So if you find the podcast, you can listen to all the episodes, but they don't show up in my video page. Otherwise, it's like such just a jumbled mess and no one can find anything, and it's like really annoying. And the downside to that is that then the episodes themselves don't show up in recommended and search and stuff for people because they're unlisted. So I wish YouTube had an option to let you bring in podcast episodes, but not include them on the video page. And that would be perfect. So I don't know if that answers the question. That's just what I'm doing. Yeah. But if you're like putting like a ton of effort, a ton of energy into producing a podcast that is like becoming a main thing you're doing, then I don't think it's too unreasonable to put that on its own channel and stuff.
Okay. I took that time to write my
I saw that, yeah.
goal and win in there.
And I heard it.
Okay, let's see. Oh, Kathy's also rehearsing a community theater play. You're so cool.
I know. He might be the busiest person on planet Earth.
Tech for your needs. For both. If you've started YouTube all over, would you do it differently or the same?
I don't think I could help myself but do it the same.
Yeah.
Even though there are things I would do differently. I don't know if that makes sense.
I think the thing with Tom and I is that we've always... it was all so organic, like everything kind of just had to happen when they did. And I kind of like that. Yeah,
so it's hard to like be more strategic with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was also like we did the best with what we had at the time and where YouTube was at the time.
And that's the same thing we do now, is the best we could with what we got with where it is. Sentences.
Do the best with what you got, with what you can, with where it is. What did you say?
Something like that. Yeah, that sounded great.
Okay, let's see. Not first 5K, but first one since the pandemic. First 5K in 5 years.
Nice.
I've only done one 7.5K run in 2019, and that's it for me.
Yeah, it's hard.
I did a half marathon in...
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. I have my badge over there, but I can't see what year it is. I don't know, 2014 maybe? And that was it for me. Heather, when you schedule a huddle up or a couple table and we click the notify button, does YouTube provide information to you on how many people have requested to be notified when it goes live?
No.
No.
But that'd be nice. That would be very nice to know that.
That would be actually kind of cool, yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, Kathy did a half marathon in 2014 too. I want to do another, but it was too hot to train this summer. It was a hot summer. Tech for Need has been shooting a bunch of B-rolls.
Nice.
Noted on the input person turquoise waving text being game over. Tom and Heather, what are you most looking forward to in 2025, personal or professional?
That's a good question. Oh, tell me.
Do you know what it is?
I think I do.
What?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
It's one of the gaming event things.
Oh, no.
It's not.
That's not the first thing that came to my head.
Really?
Yeah.
What is?
Japan.
Oh. Yeah.
So next year is both of our 40th birthdays.
I think I jumped into
you went to work.
Professional
Yeah,
more than personal. You went personal.
Yeah. And it's also our 5-year wedding anniversary. Yeah. We wanted to go to Japan for our honeymoon, but we got married peak pandemic, so everything was closed.
Peak-demic.
Yeah. So our plan is to go next year to kind of celebrate our birthdays and our anniversary and to do our honeymoon and all that. And we're hoping to get that camera so we could vlog the whole thing.
The Pocket 3.
The Pocket 3.
Yeah.
That's a DJI.
Yeah.
Yeah. The camera is this small. Isn't it? It's like tiny.
Well, I mean, it's probably like this big, the whole part that you have to hold.
Oh, it looks tiny.
Because it has like a handle, but then the little camera on the gimbal's up here. But this pairs with it, so you can just have your camera and your thing. You don't need the receiver or anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like that camera's already been out for like a year, and the way DJI tends to update stuff, I feel like by next year there's got to be like a Pocket 4.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. See, this is the thing. It's like I don't know how it could be better, but I'm sure it'll be better in some way.
Right. And then professionally, I just feel like I'm very excited for like my gaming channel. I want it to be the main channel. I know it could be right now if it's the main channel.
Act as if, yeah.
Yeah, act as if, yeah. How about you, Tom?
What?
What are you most looking forward
to? Oh, right. I thought I didn't answer the question.
You didn't answer the question.
Yeah, I mean, my mind just goes professional first.
You do whatever you want to do, babe.
I mean, I'm excited for... I really enjoyed NAB. That's the one that pops out. I think I'm really excited for NAB again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, Tom, when is the Enthusiasm Project podcast coming back?
I don't know, but one of my to-do items for today is to sort of like brainstorm some... I think I talked about this at some point, but I want it to have a little bit more structure. So like... And the way to do that is like segments. Not that it needs like 10 segments per episode, but maybe each episode has like 3 distinct segments, or maybe I have like, here's, my 6 segments to choose from and I pull a couple for each episode. But rather than having to like create each episode to be something from scratch, which I've at this point done 13 seasons of, having a little bit more of a structure to fit things into. Yeah. Is the thing that I need to do before I can do it consistently again. Yeah. And so I'm trying to figure that out and see what works. And that was one of my to-do items for today.
Okay, so here's my win. I recorded 3 videos.
That's crazy.
So the first video on my gaming channel is going to come out, I think, tomorrow. It's all ready, but I still have to do the thumbnail and like upload it and put the chapter markers and do the whole thing. So probably tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it out today. But I'm excited because Tom's in it, and we talk about. I saw somebody ask. I think it was Be Our Nerd. Are you a gamer? We actually ask him that question in this video.
In the video.
Yeah, and I just had so much fun editing this one. It's definitely different from like.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it's a fun one. So that should be coming out. And then also I recorded a tutorial for this channel, which will come out tomorrow about Stream Deck buttons. And then also an Instagram reel. And then my goal for next week is just, I would like to get to a publishing schedule of 1 tutorial and 1 channel
Gaming
video
channel.
for my gaming channel. Yeah, every Thursday.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
What Series Apple Watch are you using now?
This is the Series 8, but I ordered the Ultra 2, the black one, which I'm nervous about. So I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be the right one for me. So it might go back, but because it's such a big watch. But I liked it. There's a few things that have just been sort of weird about mine, because I had to get this one, my Series 4, like a year and a half ago. The battery died just totally. It couldn't get through the day anymore. And so that's why I suddenly needed to upgrade, was because I needed something that the battery could last. Like, this is still at 83% and it's 2 p.m.
Yeah, you were at like 2% at 2 p.m.
Yeah, I couldn't even make it to lunchtime without it dying. So.
Oh, Kathy has the Pocket 3.
Everybody has a Pocket 3.
It was a birthday gift.
That's a good gift.
Japan sounds awesome. Pocket 3 is a fantastic camera, says Gil. Isn't there an Osmo 4, but it's more like the GoPro style action
So yeah,
camera.
so DJI has there's the Osmo Pocket and the Osmo Action. The Osmo Action is their GoPro style action camera, and the Pocket is their like the vlog camera. And they're very different because
these people and they're freaking naming things. Why do they name it so complicated?
I don't know, but the difference is that the Pocket has different image quality and a bigger sensor and is more delicate. Like, it's not weatherproof. It's not, you can't slam it, bump it. Whereas the Action, it's an action camera. You can strap it to the front of your car or whatever, and it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. Tom, are you a gamer? You'll have to stay tuned for that
Tease it out there.
Kathy says, I need to put Japan on my post-retirement travel list. Did everyone else get upgraded to the new Canva? How do you like it?
You did.
I did, and I don't notice anything aside from like a rearranged interface. So, yeah, I don't know if I could say like I like it better. It just is different. But maybe okay, so I recorded my tutorial, which was a Canva tutorial, and of course the day I recorded it, that's when they freaking upgraded their entire thing.
That's so much better though. What if you recorded the day before and it's instantly out of date?
I know, but I was like, so like, oh, go over here to remove the background. Actually, it's not over there anymore. It's over here. So yeah, I know. But anyway, let's see. Mama Guy's using the Pocket 2.
Okay. I had someone gave me I think it was the original Pocket, and then I didn't
realize this camera was like the one that everyone uses. How do we not have one?
The Pocket 3 kind of like it's been around, it's been going, but the Pocket 3 is the one that clicked, where it was like everything just sort of fell in place in terms of like usability, image quality, reliability, audio pairing, and so then it, they checked all the boxes.
Tom, I have an Ultra 2, and the battery life is incredible. It is worth the awkward size just for the battery life. I charge it every 3 days, and I've owned it for a year already.
Yeah, you can get like days of battery life. And I've always had like the stainless steel Apple Watch.
Oh, the watch.
Since the first Apple Watch. So even though this is my third one, it's always felt like I've had the exact same thing the whole time. So I kind of wanted something that felt a little different. We'll see how I like it. I'm very excited about it, but very nervous about it.
Mommy Guy says, problem with it is hard to go live from it when I'm outside the studio.
The problem I have with, there's so many things that can go live. Like, you can go live with an ATEM, you can go live with like the YOLO box, you can go live with the Pocket, you can go live with a lot of things. The hard part is like, they don't really give you an option to like manage your stream. It's just sort of like, I'm live now. Whereas like,
just live. You
can go into YouTube Studio, create a scheduled stream, and like Ecamm will connect to it and, use that thumbnail and that description and all that stuff. None of those other things do. I feel like the YOLO box is the closest one that could.
You could do scenes, you could
do comments. You can do comments, you can do all that stuff, but it's still, when you want to stream, at least as far as I know, you still have to like create a new stream. I don't think it pulls in existing streams.
Heather, your camera's keeping Tom in focus more than you. I think it's because he's leaning in closer to the camera than you.
Sorry, I'll lean back more.
Heather, do you use an MMO mouse? I do. After Tom's most recent video this past week was about a mouse. MMO mouse, right?
It's how to use any mouse with Mac OS, but it focuses on my MMO mouse right here.
Yeah, so he got his MMO mouse, and then I was like, Oh, I'm gonna get an MMO mouse. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are. Can you close your eyes real quick? Okay, we don't have product showcase turned on, but there are 12 buttons on the side right here, and you can program it to Final Cut Pro, which Tom has done, so he uses it for editing.
Yeah, so cool.
That's what your video was about this past week, and I haven't gotten around to the point where I've done that yet, but this is the mouse I use now, and I absolutely love it.
I've even been using it for streaming through Ecamm because I can have this here and pop up my comments and stuff, but I can also switch my camera angles.
Oh, we use like a Stream Deck basically.
Yeah, and it's really nice. You go like you pop up a comment. Oh, let me show you this. Blah 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 blah. Go over here, do that, and it's like, yeah. I bought it for Final Fantasy. I didn't buy it with any of that in mind, but.
Yeah. Let's see. Kathy struggled going live with the Pocket 3. Facebook was fine, but I couldn't make YouTube work. Tom, if you could use only one camera and one mic for the rest of your entire creator career, which ones would it be? I'm
tempted to say camera is the Sony FX3.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The only hesitation... No, it'd probably be the FX3. The only hesitation is like the A7 IV brings in more photo capabilities, but the FX3's uncropped 4K 120... I use that more. So FX3 camera, microphone though.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's very difficult.
I feel like that's a YouTube video.
Yeah, I don't know. It would probably be. See, I lean towards the SM7B just because it's so my wireless SM7B with the FX3. There you go. Either that or shoot. Yeah, I lean towards SM7B, but it could be something like a good condenser, like the Lewitt 440, because in that I could run without a booster into the FX3 directly with a cable, and just boom, boom, done.
Boom, boom, done. Gil, the Razer Naga V2, and I set mine up, and it's pretty awesome. Yay!
Yeah.
Are you going to review the new Stream Deck Broadcaster?
I'm not, no. I think it's super cool, and I think it's sort of funny because it's like it's so outside of what Elgato normally does, which has been very consumer focused, and the Stream Deck,
creator,
as the name implies, is for like production facilities.
Yeah.
And I think when they released it, maybe they didn't explain that well enough because people are like, it's a $900 Stream Deck. What do you with fewer buttons? Like, why would I want this?
Yeah.
And so I noticed lately, Elgato, especially on Twitter, people who work there and the company itself have been posting like control rooms and master control rooms and production areas where it's like
in the thing, yeah.
And they even show like here's the type of equipment that stations have been using, and here's how the Stream Deck replaces that. For that $900 is very expensive to us. It's potentially replacing something that maybe costs $20 grand. So it's a different thing. It's interesting to see like how much they want to dip their toes into like that professional world. So I don't know. I'm curious because the thing it reminds me of is aperture lights.
Yeah.
They started a number of years ago as kind of like
production.
Well, as like creator lights.
Oh,
they weren't the cheapest ones out there, but they were high quality. They were affordable, and then they kind of kept going. And now they are like they've moved into industry,
lights, yeah.
And their prices have moved into that. And so they actually then had to release another line of lights called Amaran, which then became its own separate brand, which now is the like, okay, if you want to spend $150 or $200 on a light, that's what you get. So it's like they almost moved themselves up and then had to fill the gap. But Elgato is interesting because they did the Stream Deck Broadcaster, but they also did the whole Neo line, which is like stripped down ultra consumer versions of everything. Like you want to spend less than $100 on capture cards and lights and things.
Yeah.
So they've gone in both directions.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love Elgato and I love the stuff that they do and how they do it. So
yeah,
I'm just excited for them.
Well, we're actually supposed to keep this short.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
We need to head out. So you have 2 questions, and then we can wrap it up from here. Tom, will the wireless SM7B be making another appearance at NAB?
Oh, it has to.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable.
And how do you stop yourself from suffering from creator burnout?
I think the answer to that is to do what we have been doing and focus on things that you just end up talking about anyway.
Yeah. I feel like that's a future episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we talk about it in the couples table.
Because even when we have a
we've talked
topic,
about it
when
on
you
the
have a
couples
topic
table.
you love, you can still find yourself feeling burnout. So
Yeah.
that's not
yeah.
the
Exactly.
it's not the
Burnout
end all
is-
be all, but
there's
be all
a
end all.
lot
But
of- yeah.
well, thank you for having me as special guest. That was fun.
Yeah.
Very
thank you for-
unexpected. I was planning to work in my studio and listen, so that was cool.
Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thanks for showing up to YouTube Huddle Up. And as a reminder, you can check the link to the scoreboard with the link in the video description. So you can see what everyone is going to be working on the upcoming week. And we've got our sticker for next week. So next week will likely be a late YouTube Huddle Up, but I'll schedule it a date in advance because I don't think we're going to be here. And then, yeah, so good luck. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend creating. I'm excited to see what you guys all make. And we'll catch you next week. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.